I want to edit is sudo vi etsy sysconfig network. I'm going to hit enter. Yes.
And that is also the last day of class.
And I want to change host name to equal www.ferris.com, all lowercase. Okay, I'm going to save it. The next file I'm going to edit is Etsy host. Sorry, Etsy host. I'm going to add my long and short name and resolve that to the loopback.
Yeah, wasn't there something we're supposed to do on the net so that all the clients point to the proxy first?
No, you put that on the browser of.
It's tabby tab, right?
If you want. One space or tab, it doesn't matter. I do it for humans. The system doesn't care if it's a space or a tab. Go into the internet options, go into the connection tab, go into setup, and then in that field, in the proxy field, put in the IP of your proxy server and the port 3128.
And is this on the net?
No, this is on the clients that are wanting to get to the internet.
That's what I'm doing wrong with.
Press escape. WQ, did your VPN work? Okay. Ten 13 14 dot your public IP.
That's it for post file.
Yep, that's it for the host file. Do sudo service network restart. Guys, if we don't restart before we change our DNS files, then restart afterwards, it'll change it back. It's like a little glitch in the system. Sudo etsy resolve.com. No E in resolve. Guys, you can actually get away with putting your DNS servers in your interface file. The very first file we edited, you can put DNS1, DNS2 there, but I'm just kind of old school, I guess. And my search domain is ferris.com. My DNS is 172.16.02. And the last line I'm just getting rid of. Is your web server inside or outside of your private network? Right, so which DNS server should you be using?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's what you think of.
It's the DMZ I'm thinking of.
Right, and a lot of people get confused. Well, I need to set my DNS server up based on who I'm serving. No, it's based on where you're at. Okay, I'm going to save it. And let's reboot so our host name takes effect. Sudo reboot. I'm sorry?
I go into plans.
Right, and you put on good and 3128, right? Okay.
Oh, and I keep this, I don't touch that.
No, just change it. We know.
I already, one second.
Try it again. Try to close out the browser and reopen it. Oh, Jonathan, here's your test from this class. This is your test from this class. Midterm. Your host name should have been on the login screen, and it'll also be on the command prompt. The short name. Guys, all the commands that we're going to, no, they're not. We still have to edit some files. Sudo yum install. Okay, first let's try this. Ping 8. Okay, 8.8.8.8. That's Google. Let's see if we can get out. I have to hit Control-C to stop it. And do dig www.google.com. Ping 8.8.8.8 and dig Google. Right here. And you should get answers back as far as name resolution.
So dig is Linux is NS lookup.
Right. It's a little more robust than NS lookup as far as what information it gives you back. But NS lookup, it was being deprecated for a while, and then they gave up and said, no, we'll leave it there. But it doesn't have the full functionality of the NS lookup on Windows. NS lookup wasn't created by Windows. NS lookup wasn't created by Linux. It was created by Unix, and they both took it. Yes. Okay. Do me a favor. Turn on remote desktop. Anyone who can't get out. Those people that can't get out, sudo yum install squid. Sudo yum space -y install squid. No, we're going to do permissions. What? Turn on remote desktop for those people that can't get out.
This server that I'm going on that Windows Explorer isn't working. When I ping 8.8.8 and NS lookup, everything works fine.
And can your DC ping your Linux box? I don't know if ICMP traffic is being blocked on your Linux box.
Yeah, you can't.
Okay, so it's not a connectivity issue.
So then why wouldn't it?
We've got to look at that squid file. Turn on remote desktop. wget space http just you could type in the IP of the web server. If you really want to fix it right, put in a www record on your internal DNS server and point it to your private IP. 172.16.128. So you should be able to type in www.thelastname.com. I'm going to remote desktop into people. 10, 13, 12.106. Okay, so I'm going to sudo bash, so I don't have to deal with that. Okay, guys, let me stop this recording for a minute. Guys, I have Squid installed. I don't remember the commands, so I'm going to go look on my notes. Under public, B. Ferris, CTS 2120, I have a Squid doc there. Open it in, because the end of line character is different in Windows and Linux, open it in gedit, or Notepad++. Okay. So we need to edit that file first. Squid.conf, we need to add these two rules, then these two rules. I'm just going to print it out, so I don't have to keep switching screens. So sudo vedit etc squid.conf. Guys, on the day of the test, you can use notes. I don't want to see video notes. I don't want to see, no, I'll video notes, but I don't want to see videos. And I don't want you to watch my video and, monkey see, monkey do. You can use notes, no video. Guys, scroll down until you see insert. Right here. And RACL is bad domains. Everyone who had a problem last time had a typo. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Guys, if you wanted to, instead of writing a bad domain, you could say a good domain and say allow. But I want to ask you, if I said these are good domains, and I said you're allowed to go to Google, you're allowed to go to this book, CNN, you're allowed to go to Time. But what would happen if I said that and then someone was from a 192 network and got onto my proxy server? Would they be allowed to use my proxy server? Yes, because as soon as they hit that rule that said you're allowed in that domain, one would never look at another rule that said you have to be in the 172 network. So the first time you get a match, it'll go. So if you do allow domains, keep in mind that you could be essentially causing some sort of vulnerability because people outside your domains might not allow. So maybe you want to check to make sure they're in your network before you allow them. Well, no, then they will never hit the allow list. 6 of one, half dozen the other, I guess. Yep. And guys, I'm going to add the next set of rules under HTTP access allow local net. The reason being is I like to keep all the rules that are similar together. But I need it above this rule. I need it above this access denial rule. Okay, take it easy. Local my place for the location. Okay, I'm going to click save. Are you good, Gustavo? Okay. So now I need to create that bad domains file. I'm just going to go back in here to show you where it's at. It's this location right here. It doesn't exist. So sudo gedit rather etc squid bad domains.
The internal would be our gateway.
No, the internal would be 172.16.0.0/16. The entire network.
Oh.
Now guys, you can put in full domain names or partial domains, whatever. It'll work. I'm going to hit enter and type in Facebook, CNN, leg. And yeah, you use gedit. Okay. Yeah, it should be blank.
What if these that we use on the internal?
The 172.16.0.0/16. That'll be good for both subnets. Want me to save it? Or you want me to go back out and go reopen the file? Okay. One, two. Check config. Squid on. Sorry. Sudo. Check config. Squid on. Sudo service squid on. Sorry, squid start. Sudo service squid start. I have a typo. No, I will do that, but mine is just a regular typo. What was this? What is this supposed to read here? DST domain. Sorry. Yeah, I put an S there. I shouldn't have had an S.
Wait, what did you write there?
After DST domain on that first line. Destination domain regular expression. That's what that stands for.
What are we blocking? Domain?
Anything you want. I did Facebook. You could do any name you want. So I'm going to do service squid start again. Okay, good. Now I'm going to create a website. I'll open up all the ports at one time. Sudo. Guys, echo doesn't work with sudo, so we have to go into root. Thank you. Echo my site into var www html index.html. I did sudo bash first.
Sudo dash before echo?
Right. Then enter, and then echo. One last thing, and then we're testing. Check config HTTPD on. That turns on a web server, so it comes on at boot. And I'm going to start it right now. Okay, I'm going to exit out of here because I need to edit a text file, and you guys using gedit will need it. That was like a secondary login, essentially. So now I'm going to do sudo gedit etc sysconfig IP tables. We're going to edit our firewall. Okay, I'm going to copy this 22 line and make changes to it. I want to open up for port 80 and port 3128. They need to be above these reject lines.
What's the VI keystroke for copying?
Copying will be YY. Yank, yank. To paste, above your current line, shift P. I accidentally hit DD, but I just pasted it back. So once we're done with that, save it. Sudo service IP tables restart. Guys, we forgot one little thing. On our DC, we forgot to add a internal record for www. So let's go back to our DC. Go to our DNS. Drill down to your domain. Right click, say new host. .172.16.128.3, check the pointer. Okay, guys, last time we did this, we had a client. I'm going to use my DC as my client to test my web server. Guys, this internet configuration is enabled. I need to turn that off so we don't, to make it easier for us. So I'm going to go to Server Manager. Then right here, Configure Internet Enhanced Security Configuration. I'm going to say no, no. This is a bad thing in real life. So we should be able to go to Ferris.com. Now, what if we wanted to do Ferris.com with no www in it? We have to add a record that's empty. Blank at the top, and just type in 172.16.128.3, the IP of your web server. So I can type in Ferris.com and it should come up. See right there? You want me to go back?
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
I got it. But
Good.
This is from the GC, right?
Yeah. I don't care where you test it from, any internal machine. All internal machines are using this DNS server. So it should work. Okay, guys, let's test our proxy. We're going to go to Tools, Internet Options, go to Connections, LAN Settings, uncheck this, and let's put in 172.16.128.3, 3128.